I and my family live on the banks of the Hudson River, and we got a project there that's a little bit unlike anything I ever heard. We're getting the river clean by sailing a sailboat up and down. Now, you wouldn't think, what can a sailboat do? It can't actually clean up the river itself. But what we do is we bring people together at the edge of the river. And you know, you bring people together for any purpose whatsoever, you're in politics. You can bring them together to drink beer or to watch a football game, but you're affecting the body politic. And the river has gotten cleaner. We're swimming in the Hudson again. Anyway, this is just one of the many songs sung by the Clearwater gang up and down the river. I sing sailing up. You got to repeat it after me. Sailing up. That's it. Sailing down.
Sailing down.
After that, you have to reverse it. I say up, you say down. I say, and you go. Sailing up.
Sailing up.
Sailing down.
Sailing down.
Up. Down, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. Singing here, singing there, here, there, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. Hey, Steve Player. People come, people go, come, go, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. Garbage here, garbage there, here, there, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. out once again.
The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day.
In the candle, lights burn away, leaving nothing except the day, just to blow your mind away. Coming thus, this daily change, you sit and pose the very strange. He sits and hums a home on the range. Now the hallway, now the door, locking out your death-like jaws, locking in what's left to scar. Coming thus, this daily thought, the heroes have so long been taught, buying what cannot be bought. And just wouldn't you believe it? My time is gone. Here's wishing I could carry on, but I'm being called up into the dawn. Coming thus, this daily freak tried to come again next week, when I strive to climb the peak. Just wouldn't you believe it? Yes, just wouldn't you believe it? This is an old Lyndon Johnson campaign song. Well, Lyndon comes from Texas, you know, and this song is an old Texas song that Lyndon learned when he wanted to become president. And he didn't rewrite it, it's just the same way as it always was.
My love, you're like the wind on the run. I never know where you are coming from. I wasn't easily won. My love, I saw you first long ago. I didn't think then I know how long it took love to grow. Darkness so bright. My love, we've had one hell of a time. something we feel. My love, you're like the wind on the run. I didn't know where you were coming from. I wasn't easily won.
Oh, the price of gold is rising out of sight, and the dollar is in sorry shape tonight. What the dollar used to get us now won't buy a head of lettuce. No, the economic forecast isn't right. But amidst the clouds I spot a shining ray. I can even glimpse a new and better way. And I've devised a plan of action, worked it down to the last fraction, and I'm going into action here today. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did. Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am heading for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. When my creditors are screaming for their dough, I'll be proud to tell them all where they can go. They won't have to scream and holler. They'll be paid to the last dollar, where the endless streams of money seem to flow. I'll be glad to tell them all what they can do. It's a matter of a simple form or two. It's not just remuneration, it's a liberal education. Ain't you kinda glad that I'm in debt to you? 'Cause I'm changing my name to Chrysler. I'm going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did for Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am headed for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. Since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime. I love that line a whole lot. Even if Tom didn't write the rest of the song, it'd be worth it just for that line. Let's just do it again for me. You can sing along too. It's since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime of the slime. Goes like that. Since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime, we've been struggling in an unrelenting climb. We were hardly up and walking before money started talking, and it's sad that failure is an awful crime. Well, it's been that way for a millennium or two. But now it seems that there's a different point of view. If you're a corporate Titanic and your failure is gigantic, down in Congress there's a safety net for you. So I'm changing my name to Chrysler. I am going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did for Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am headed for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out.
feel like the sun coming up on daytime, shine on everyone, coming up on darkness, warm me in your arms, let me know another lonely night has come and gone. Oh, happy river flowing gently unto me, softly bring me music, listen to you sing, swiftly running, river flowing, will at last be free. Oh, happy water wheel, roll gently over me. In the evening, feel alone at last. All of the things that the daytime brings roll gently in the past. There's nothing left to see except the stars and moon to let me know another lonely day is coming soon. Oh, in the morning, feel like the sun coming upon daytime, shine on everyone, coming upon darkness, warm me in your let me know another lonely day has come and gone.
Looked into your eyes this morning, you were far away. You must have known I was looking for you. You knew you couldn't stay. Oh, blues be. Walk around the clouds. You know that's where I'm bound to be now. I'm coming with the crowd. All these faces looking at me, looking through me. I don't mind. I just seen your face so worrying. Loved you when you cried. Take my hand across the water. You won't leave no tracks behind. Step across the moonlit ocean. It's only in your mind. All these thoughts just rip me open. Who can heal a heart that's broken? Like the wind that blows unspoken, blew my love away.
Victor Jara of Chile lived like a shooting star. He fought for the people of Chile with his songs and his guitar. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Victor Jara was a peasant, worked from a few years old. He sat upon his father's plow and watched the earth unfold. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Now when the neighbors had a wedding, oh, one of their children died. His mother sang all night for them, with Victor by her side. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. He grew up to be a fighter against the people's wrongs. He listened to their grief and joy and turned them into songs. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. He sang about the copper miners and those who worked the land. He sang about the factory workers, and they knew he was their man. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. He campaigned for a Indy, working night and day. He sang, take hold of your brother's hands, the future begins today. His gentle, his hands were strong. Then the generals seized Chile. They arrested Victor then. They caged him in a stadium with 5,000 frightened men. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Victor stood in the stadium. His voice was brave and strong, and he sang for his fellow prisoners till the guards cut short his song. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. They broke the bones in both his hands. They beat him on the head. They tore him with electric shocks, and then they shot him dead. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Victor Jara of Chile lived like a shooting star, and he fought for the people of Chile with his songs and his guitar. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Down in the scrub oak timbers of the southeast Texas Gulf, there used to ride a brakeman, and the brakeman double tough. He worked the town of Kilgore and Longview 9 miles down, and us travelers called him East Texas Red, the meanest bull around. If you rode by night or by broad daylight, in the wind and the snow and sun, you'd always see little East Texas Red sporting his smooth running gun. Well, the tail got switched down the stems and the mains, and everybody said that the meanest man on the shiny irons was little East Texas Red. It was early in the morning and along towards 9 or 10, when a couple of boys on the hunt of a job stood in the blizzardy wind. Hungry and cold, they knocked on the doors of the working folks around for a piece of meat or a spud or two to boil their stew around. Red come down the cinder dump, and he flagged down number 2. He kicked their bucket over a bush, dumped out all of their stew. One traveler said, Mr. East Texas Red, you better get your business fixed right, because you're gonna ride your little black train just 1 year from tonight. Well, Red just laughed as he climbed the bank, swung on the side of a wheeler. The boys caught a tanker to Seminole and westward to Amarillo. They struck them a job of all field work, and they followed the pipeline down, and it took them lots of places
kisses till 1 year had rolled around. On one cold and wintry day, they hooked them a Gulf-bound train. They shivered and they shook with dough in their clothes to old Kilgore again. Over hills of sand and hard froze roads where the cotton wagons roll. Out past the town of Kilgore and on to old Longview, with their warm suits of clothes and their overcoats, they walk into a store. They paid the man for some meat and stuff, boil their stew once more. They walked the ties back to the yard, and they came to the same old spot where East Texas Red just 1 year ago had dumped their last stew pot. The smoke from their fire went higher and higher, and a man come down the line. He ducked his head in the blizzardy wind and waved old number 9. He walked off down the cinder dump, and he come to the same old spot. And there was the same 2 men again around that same stew pot. Red went to his knees and he hollered, "Please don't pull that trigger on me. I never did get my business fixed, but Red never got his say." A gun wheeled out of an overcoat, and it played the old one too. And Red lay dead while the other 2 men sat down to eat their stew. If all the doors were closed in heaven, where would all the angels go? Would they just fly around forever? Or would they come down here below? If the pearly gates were closed this morning, would there be angels here tonight? And would they live their lives among us, share the darkness with their light? If all the doors were closed in heaven, they'd have to close the road to hell. We'd all be stuck here with each other. There would be nowhere else to dwell. If the pearly gates were closed this morning, and everyone there had to leave, and death was nothing but a moment beyond the breaths you took to breathe. All the doors were closed in heaven, would there be angels here tonight? among us, and share the darkness with their light. If all the doors were closed in heaven, who would dare abuse a child? Or let a little kid go hungry? Or not return a simple smile? If the pearly gates were closed this morning, and the host of heaven was on the street, I wonder if they'd look much different from the likes of you and me. So I hope they close the doors to heaven, and all the angels up above come and build a home among us. Remind us what it means to love. If the pearly gates were closed this morning, would there be angels here tonight? And would they live their lives among us, share the darkness with their light? see your feet.